everyone, my name is Yeon, and I'm excited to share our paper titled Tailoring Interactions Exploring the Opportune Moment for Remote Computer Mediated Interactions with Homeland Dogs. Leaving dogs alone at home can be painful because dogs often experience boredom and anxiety while the owners feel guilty and lonely. An emerging solution is the smart IoT system like smart toys. These systems connect dogs and their owners, allowing the users to schedule playtimes, control the game, or periodically dispense the treat bowls. However, a problem is that these systems are designed in a human centered way. To elaborate, while these systems are intended for pets, they are mainly used for pet owners' convenience and do not consider the pet's context. For instance, a human user can simply schedule or randomly trigger interactions, but these interruptions are made without considering the pet's context. The owner can use home cameras to manually observe the pet and initiate interactions, but this approach requires a large amount of user effort and may not be possible when the owner is busy. The best approach would be to figure out the opportune moments to interact with the pet, which hasn't been explored enough. To solve these problems, we came up with two questions. First, will simply turning on the toy always be a pleasure for home alone dogs? Second, when will turning on the toy be a pleasure for home alone dogs? To answer this question, we designed and conducted the explorative study with two pet dogs. We introduced them to a puzzle solving pet toy called Pop Out, which rewards the pups with three often successful interactions. We carried out the study in their homes where we could observe their naturalistic behaviors. Now we share the summary of our observations. For the first question, we discovered that turning on the toy wouldn't always be a pleasure for dogs. While we observed that the dog's stressful behavior decreased when the interaction was successful, the unwanted play alarms actually increased their stressful behaviors. Moving on to our second question, we wanted to find out when turning on the toy would actually bring joy to Hamalan dogs. From the analysis, we discovered that there might be certain behaviors that make successful interactions more likely to happen. Finally, we suggest potential applications that could improve these interactions. One idea is to create a context aware notification system that alerts pet owners when their dogs are in a good mood for playtime. Another option is a sender control interaction system where pet owners can choose whether to initiate remote interactions depending on their pet's current status. To wrap up, our research aims to identify opportune moments for remote computer mediated interactions with Hamalan dogs. Based on our preliminary experiments, we believe there's a good chance that these opportune moments exist. We also discussed potential applications that could enhance remote human animal interactions. That concludes my presentation. Thank you so much for listening, and I hope you can take some time to read our paper.